Hey guys, Demon here. This is the intro, not the actual video, but hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, Demon here, doing another Adventure Time episode review. This time, I am a sword. I think that's what it's called. I am a sword. So this is the episode where Finn loses his sword, gets it back, but he loses, he stabs through it with the grass sword. And we all know where that leads up to. Woo! So this episode starts off with Finn and Jake going after a bandit. And at this point, we don't know who the bandit is, but at the end, we assume that it's the bandit princess. I guess there's a bandit princess. The princess of what? Princess of bandits. Kind of reminds me of the Bandit King, if you ever watched that anime. That's an okay anime, I guess. I wish there was more to that anime, though, but there's not. But anyways, so there's a Bandit Princess, but Finn and Jake are walking across a bridge, and Finn is fooling around with his sword. His Finn sword, asking it questions, saying like, hey, should we do a trick? And the Finn sword's like, no. But Finn does it anyways, and then he's like, hey, should we go home because it's getting dark? And the Finn sword's like, yes. And he's just like, nope, do tricks. And eventually he drops the Finn sword because he's fooling around like an idiot. That's what you get sometimes when you be an idiot. Most of the time, actually, when you're fooling around like an idiot, you either get hurt or you lose something because you're acting like an idiot. Just happens all the time. That's why you don't act like an idiot even for your friends. I mean, it's okay to act like somewhat of an idiot sometimes, but the majority of times, don't act like an idiot. But anyways, he loses the Finn sword. He goes home depressed because he lost the Finn sword. Jake tries to make him a new one. And it's just like this arts and craft made out of like wood and wood and paper and stuff like that. It's pretty funny looking. And then Finn goes to fight Cat, Science Cat, and also Spear Bear, I guess, because War Shark or whatever it was called, Shark Fighter, whatever, because he died, if you don't remember. So I guess there's a new one that's War Bear. Finn fights them, ends up breaking the sword that Jake gave him, and then talks to it, and Beemo has this little joke where it's like, look at that guy talking to inanimate objects when he's talking to a freaking extension cord. That's pretty funny. And then Finn's just like, I'm going to stay up all night because he's been having these nightmares of him doing Robbie stuff. Him doing evil stuff. And Jake doesn't know what it is, but he's trying to help Finn. He's just like, okay, we'll stay up with you. It'll be like a sleepover, but not. It'll be like an opposite of a sleepover. A stay up over, I guess. They don't say that, but I'm saying it. A stay up over. So it's going to be like a stay up over. At least that's what I would say it is. So they try, Jake falls asleep instantaneously. Finn plays a video game. And there's a joke in there about like how modern games are getting so hard, even though it's like a really old-timey game. Which is really funny. So, Finn's staying up, and then he has another one of these dreams, or a vision at this point, I guess, because he's up, so it's a vision. And he visions that his sword is killing innocent people and stealing from innocent people. So he's like, Finn's sword's in trouble, and also the spiny people are also in trouble, so we should go save them. And he opens his chest and throws everything out, looking like for supplies to go with him, I guess. And there's a sword in there. It's a skeleton. It has it's like a sword with a skeleton head, or maybe it's a dagger. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a sword or a dagger for sure. But it looks like it would work, right? But they don't bring that. Instead, they bring a golf club with a spear on the top, like a taped on spear, which is dumb because it gets cut in half really easily. But anyways, after he digs through his chest, it goes to the spiny people's village. It's all in ruin and stuff like that. They talked to the spiny people's wife, and she said that she stole her husband's head. The bandit princess stole her husband's head and ran off with all her gold. And he's just like, I'll go get your husband's head and I'll get your gold back. And then she's just like, oh yeah, and the gold. So that's pretty funny. So they go get his head with his body because I guess spiny people can live. Or cactus people? I don't know what they call them. Spiny people, cactus people. I'm going to call them spiny people. Whatever. So they can live without their body parts and they can just like reattach them, I guess. Even if it's a head. That's pretty interesting. That'd be a cool ability to have. If you lost your arm, all you can do is put it back on and just go back on. But anyways, they go after her because he wants his sword back, obviously. And the Finn sword can talk, which is interesting. And if I was the Finn sword, I would do like anything to get out of that situation. Man, I'd be annoying the hell out of that girl. All I'd be doing is going like la 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 la, or singing a really stupid song or something like that, just over and over again until she dropped me. I'm just saying, that's what I would do. But she's a little bit sick and twisted, and she tells him about her parents. And then she tells him that she's gonna do so much bad stuff with him that he's gonna forget how good he was. Which is kind of funny, I guess, in a sense, but kind of really weird. But yeah, it's kind of weird, kind of funny. But yeah, supposedly her parents were born with like, she was born with rabies or something like that, and her parents had like mange or something like that, and they didn't love her because of it. But I don't know. But anyways, they go after her. Finn and Jake go after her. They find her. As I said, they use a golf club to try to fight her with a spear on the end. It doesn't work. Eventually, the grass sword comes out, and Finn fights her and stabs his own sword and kills it. Or kills the sword. Can you kill the sword? I guess it's not dead since the grass Finn comes out later. But anyways... as I was saying, Finn's fighting her. He brings out the grass sword. He stabs his own sword. By accident, obviously. It's a pretty cool fight. Pretty epic fight. And at the end, she runs away. And we never, ever see her again or hear about her again. At least not to my knowledge. Which is pretty interesting, I guess. But she gets away. Finn gets his sword back. But obviously it's broken and he's all upset. And he passes out when it breaks. I guess that's because they have like this mind connection. Which is pretty interesting to think about. So it's just really interesting at the end. And then Bebo makes a Finn face. And he's like, see how I got the mouth right? Because Jake messed up the mouth earlier on Finn. So that's pretty funny. And Jake's just like, yeah, I see that. Like rolling his eyes pretty much. At least that's what I imagine he did. But then at the end, the ominous green glow, and we all know where that led up to. So yeah, it's pretty awesome, pretty good. But anyways, that's my review. Hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Hey guys, this is the outro. Just want to remind you that if you want to subscribe, you can press the circle, or if you want to watch another video, you can press the square. And also, if you like the video, give a like, leave a comment, share it. As always, my friends, stay sane.